Happy risings, peace and Palo Santo sticks. It is your girl Divinely Lika, and decided to do a quick morning read just to see what it is that our divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe want us to know and hear the most at this time. Right? Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that they need to hear the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic, illusion spells, confusion spells being sent my way or to the way of the collective and their loved ones, I ask that you return it back to sender magnified and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. All right, let's see what's going on. Divine Collective. All right. So it says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you just have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. I'm hearing trusting in the unknown. Trusting in the unknown. Damn, that card flew. Okay. It says, pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given. Both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to move forward in order to live your best life. So maybe someone's getting some intuitive nudges, synchronicities around making some type of change or making some type of change, taking some type of risk. That maybe you have some like fear-based thoughts surrounding. Tell me more, Spirit. To pay attention. Jump in, but pay attention. So it's like taking that leap, but still being cautious and also paying attention to the signs that are nudging you in that direction. They're not coincidences, is what Spirit is saying. Grounding. It says you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body. So that's the second time we have pay attention come up. And it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. My son's talking in his sleep. So, what I was feeling and hearing is somebody taking a leap of faith into the unknown, right? But there's like some fear-based thoughts around taking this leap or taking this risk. Or some may even look at it as a risk. It's probably even isn't a risk. It's just something that's going to change your normal day-to-day routine. Or something different than what you've typically done. And the fear-based thoughts around it, Spirit is saying the way to get out of that and to ground yourself in the decision that you make before you take this leap of faith is to take some time and spend some time in nature, ground yourself, get out of your head and come back into your body. I'm also hearing you grounding yourself is how you'll be able to see these signs and synchronicities that are nudging you in the direction of what it is that you need to do. I feel like some already know, but my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. And I also can be talking about somebody in your energy, knowingly or unknowingly. So just use your discernment and flip and switch the roles they apply to your situation. So we have align. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. To trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, trust. So it's almost like I'm getting this feeling of like and it's gonna take some bravery. So it's like this feeling of almost like closing out a cycle, but like closing out a cycle. It's time for you to close out a particular cycle and start a new chapter. And there's somebody who is, they're scared. They're scared to do it, not because they feel like something bad is going to happen, but it's just outside of the norm. So someone's a little bit nervous. But what I'm hearing is, it's like Spirit is almost saying to align with the current situation, align what's taking place at this time, because I almost feel like this is going to be a forced change. Sometimes when the universe has something better in store for you, you don't have any say over it. So there might be tower moments that start to hit, relationships that start to fall apart, jobs that don't work out, whatever it may be. Maybe something happens where you have to change locations and you weren't expected to do so. Sometimes Spirit and universe will force these changes to happen so you can close out certain chapters in your life, but somebody is scared to do so. Spirit is saying to align with the current situation, and it's going to take some bravery, but you have to know what your worth. You have to know your worth. It's almost like closing out a cycle so you can now enter the chapter of the things that you truly desire and you're truly worthy of. But say, for example, you've lived this, this type of mundane life that maybe you just got by. You may maybe have some extras here and there to do certain things that you like, but you've never really been in a season of you felt like you were receiving miracles. And it's almost like the feeling I'm getting is like a forced change, or a change that's going to happen that's going to show you that you're worthy of the miracles that the universe has in store for you. The bravery that comes in is closing out the cycle. Says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. It's almost like somebody is holding on to baggage, like something. It's like closing out a cycle, maybe holding on to something that doesn't serve you anymore, whether this be somebody external to you or something internal. But Spirit is almost saying to have the courage to let it go. To let it go. Whatever this may be, to let it go, because you are worth miracles. You are worthy of miracles. That's what's in store for you. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? I almost want to pull from a different deck. I'm going to pull one more card from here, and then I'm going to pull from a different deck. And I think I'm going to close out. I didn't want to take up too much of y'all time, but I just felt like somebody needed a message. You know what? I'm being nudged to a particular deck that I was not really expecting to read from. but I want to. I'm going to put this down. Spirit's telling me to pull a different deck. Alright. And the deck that I'd like to pull from is African Goddess Rising. Where's the book? I'm being nudged. Okay, here we are. Sorry, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. Alright, let's see. Divine Spirit Guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that they need to hear the most right now that is in alignment with this reading? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Protect my crown chakra as I get these messages across, and also open up my third eye so I can dive deeper into my intuition and give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe. Ashe and Ashe. I wish I would have hopped on here earlier. I woke up at 5 and I just really could not get back to sleep. Like, what the hell is going on? Versus staying, like, scrolling on social media, doing stuff that just really is not doing anything for me. So let me go check in with the Divine Family and see what it is the Spirit needs them to know. I actually wanted to do the reading last night, but I was so damn tired. I think I was in bed by like 11. That's early for me, y'all. So this deck falls over, and the card that reveals itself, that's on the top of the deck is I need to make a decision. So someone needs to make a decision. Someone is putting off, and you know what? So where on one end I do feel like this is a forced change that's going to happen. Like there may be some tower moments surrounding what it is that you need to what it is that you need to close out to walk into this new cycle and chapter. I also am hearing this. Sometimes you have sometimes I believe that the universe has blessings that are in store for you. Blessings that you are owed. However, the universe will withhold them until you get away from certain energy. Get away from certain energy, whether this be a person, whether this be a mentality, a work environment, a living space. I feel like the universe will withhold it. And what I'm hearing is the word that's coming up is I don't want to say it's like I want to say sacrifice. Someone's going to put off the blessings that they have in store if they do not make a decision about what it is that they need to change in regards to taking this leap of faith. Stepping into the unknown. First of all, I already split the deck. Let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on. Live out loud. Miss Siggy. One more, Spirit. Give me one more card that's in alignment with this reading. Give me one more card in alignment with this reading, Spirit. Too many cards, y'all. Sorry, I gotta put them back. One more card that's in alignment with this reading, Spirit. Okay. Spirit said too. Funny, this is the card that showed itself. Like when I happened to look at the camera in the middle of shuffling, this is the card that showed itself. Brazen came up. Brazen is all about bravery. So this card is also kind of reiterating what it is that I'm trying to get across. So let's get into the textbook definition. But so far, what I'm seeing is so live out loud. Live out loud to me is giving me this same energy of this jump in card. It's almost like just can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. Live out loud, free yourself, break free. And your intuition is telling you that you need to make some type of change. Your intuition is telling you what you need to do, and that's what this pay attention is. Because you're already getting the signs. You may be ignoring them, but you're getting the signs. It's just gonna take bravery for you to take that leap of faith. But let's go ahead and see textbook definition. I wanted 2, Spirit gave me 3, so let's see what the what is. 62. All right. All right, so it says express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy, and that's okay. You're not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. Goddess declaration, I am free to express myself fully. So when I read that, I just heard something about like living in the shadows. Something about living in the shadows. Or something about how your life is. Because I said the word mundane earlier. So it's like living in the shadows, and Spirit is kind of telling you to step out of that. Something about how you're living your life now is keeping you living in the shadows. When maybe your soul and your spirit is telling you you want to live out loud, you want to express yourself. It's almost like something about how your lifestyle is that's keeping you almost like watering yourself down. But your intuition is nudging you in a different direction. Like you have a particular desire. I feel like you're not living up to. Fearless love, ocean. Damn it. All right, we have Queen Nandi, intuition. So it says you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender. That word is coming up again. Take a deep breath and surrender what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. What is your guidance telling you? What are the signs that you're getting telling you? Because they're not coincidences. Somebody is trying to push them off like they're coincidences, but they're not. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your instinct. If you knew what the answer was and you knew you couldn't fail, what would the answer be? If you knew what the answer was and you knew that you couldn't fail, what would the answer be? Someone needs to ask themselves that. The creator and the ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation, grounding. Spirit wants you to ground yourself. There's a lot of answers and insight that's going to come to you when you take some time to get into nature and ground yourself, whether this be through meditation, yoga, something. But somebody needs to get out in nature and then almost like get out in nature and just be present. No phones, no electronics, just be present. Pay attention to how everything is just operating without any of your without you having to do anything. The creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down, go for a walking meditation, be present with nature, and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Goddess declaration, I am knowing. Someone knows what they need to do. There may be some fear surrounding it, but ultimately you know what it is that you need to do. And there's a lot of blessings and miracles that's tied to it, and that's why Spirit wants you to take this leap. Take this leap, close this cycle, end this relationship. There is a decision that needs to be made. You know what it is and what it's regarding. And I'm almost hearing like there's going to be there's going to be a feeling of freedom attached and tied to this decision. Okay. Then we have Satira, if I'm pronouncing it correct, brazen. Let's see where it is. Okay. Number 34. So it says, your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. And this, this is not the right one. My apologies. 34. So Satira's guidance is step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Spirit is telling you there is no failure tied to this decision. The only thing that is making you afraid to do it is really just fear-based thoughts, limiting belief systems, and limiting belief patterns. It says, make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? I heard it. Hey, thank you, Spirit, because I heard it before I even read this. It says, make the brazen decision. What would you do? What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to live out loud. I'm adding that myself. It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. Goddess force energy is brazen. Goddess declaration. I am bold. I am brave. I am shameless and brazen. So somebody really needed to hear this. Somebody really needed to hear this. And when I read that last message, I'm hearing you may be on the path less traveled. And it takes bravery to do that. But you have it in you to do it. So do it. So this has been your message collective. I hope this resonated. If so, please just like, comment, and subscribe. It is a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, peace out, and I hope you all have a beautiful day.